Well, we're talking fishing this morning. We're well into the heat of the summer, and with it comes aggressive fish which want aggressive techniques. And here to tell us more about the top techniques to put more and bigger fish in your boat right now is our fishing expert, Jason Matity from getfishing.ca. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning.
So tell us, you're the expert. Where are the fish this time of year? I've been having a hard time finding any.
Well, unfortunately, if you're fishing from the shore, it does get more challenging unless you have access to deep water or a significant drop-off. This heat has driven a lot of the fish deep, and in order to get at those fish, generally you need a boat, but you also need giant heavy weights like this to get your bait down, and just do some trolling in cover water.
So you do have some big weights on a wire there. Can you tell us more about what you got with your rod here?
Sure. This is what's called the bottom bouncer, and this wire just slowly skims along the bottom, actually carves up some silt, some sand, kind of creates some commotion down there, and that'll get fish coming into chase. Now, the clincher part is pulling behind it. A few feet behind it is what's called a spinner blade, and some beads for the attractant. Now, the other thing is, and we've been using these a lot behind our spinner rigs, this is called the slow death hook, and look at the bend in that thing. Now, what that does is that will spin and corkscrew. As you can see in the video, you see that spinner going around and around. Now, that obviously is the kind of flash that a bait fish or something will make. With the bend in the hook, though, it will corkscrew and spin that worm in circles, and that imitates a dying bait fish, and it makes walleyes crazy. And then it really helps, too, if you have a swivel in front of that hook, because that'll really continue that spin, because sometimes if you don't have this thing spinning properly, you won't get bit. It's crazy.
And you had mentioned that maybe having a boat important for some of these fishing techniques. This technique, do we need a boat for this one?
You know, as I say, the way this lays out, you slowly let it down and you troll it. Like if you try to cast this thing, it's going to just pile up and foul and that type of thing. So yeah, you really do need a boat for this technique, unfortunately.
Okay, now Jason, can you tell us where we can learn more? You obviously you know your stuff, and even more techniques. Where can we go to get plugged in with more info?
Yeah, you can see all of our spinner videos and all the other techniques we use for walleyes, pike, perch, and everything else you can catch in our beautiful province at getfishing.ca.